I'm David Farkas with Shaquatics Water Polo, and today we're going to talk about 3-on-2 counterattacks. To review the four main principles of any counterattack, please check out our 2-on-1 counterattack video. Now, before we talk about rotations, I want to go to the end of the 3-on-2 counterattack and show you where you will end up. Two players will be on either post about 3 to 4 meters away from the goal, and one player will end up center cage around 5 meters away from the goal, forming a triangle. For our 3-on-2 counter, we're going to look at two scenarios. Let's get started with scenario 1. In this situation, the ball is pressed. O1 on the right side with the ball is being guarded by X1. O2 needs to give a strong side release for O1 and get the ball. O1 will pass the ball down the line to O2 and quickly sprint down to the center of the goal, about 5 meters out, to the top of the triangle we discussed earlier. O2 now has the ball, and what happens next will be dependent on what X2 does. If X2 presses O2, then O2 will pass the ball weak side to O3, who should be on that weak side goalpost. If X2 does not commit to O2, then O2 will attack and look for his shot. Let's look at what happens if X1 initially presses the ball, then goes down to guard O2. In this case, X1 presses O1, and therefore O1 passes down the line to O2, who is given a strong side release. Now, however, right after the pass, X1 goes to defend O2. If X1 is able to get back to O2, then O2 will pass to either O1 at the top of the triangle, or if X2 slides to guard O1, O3 will be open for the shot. If the offensive players are properly spaced and O1 continued to swim, X2 should not be able to guard both O1 and O3. Someone should be open. Now let's look at scenario 2. In this situation, the ball is not initially pressed. O1 on the right side is unguarded. He will attack to the strong side post. O2 will sprint down center and then cross to the weak side post. O3 will swim down and then cut center to form the top part of the triangle. If no one guards O1, he will attack and shoot. If either X1 or X2 rotate to O1, then O1 will pass to the open man. Everything on a counterattack is happening so fast. Just study your rotations and go for it. Don't be passive. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Just make sure you learn from them. From Shaquatics Water Polo, I'm David Farkas. We'll see you next time.